A big shout out to Angela Racker for requesting today's story. Once upon a time, in a cozy cottage at the edge of a great emerald forest, lived a kind widow and her 2 daughters. They were named Snow White and Rose Red. Snow White was as calm and gentle as a summer morning. She loved to read and help her mother.
Mother, let me help you.
Of course, dear. Could you stir this?
I'd love to.
Rose Red, however, was full of mischief. She was always running, jumping and tripping over her own feet because she was so excited to see the world. In their garden grew 2 special rose trees. One had roses as white as snow, and the other had roses as red as blood. The sisters loved each other so much that they promised to never leave one another. One freezing winter night, while the wind howled outside, a heavy knock sounded on the door. Rose Red tripped over a rug in her hurry to open it. When she pushed back the bolt, she screamed. A huge black bear was standing there. "Do not be afraid," the bear rumbled softly. "I am only a cold traveler." The mother saw kindness in his eyes and let him in. He lay by the fire, and soon the girls became his best friends. They would brush his thick fur and play games. The whole winter was filled with laughter. But when spring arrived, the bear grew sad. "I must go," he said. "The sun is out, and I must guard my treasures from the wicked dwarfs." The girls cried as their friend disappeared into the dark trees. One sunny day, the sisters went into the forest to gather wood.
Look up there, sister.
Oh, what beautiful blue feathers! I've never seen one like that before.
Suddenly they heard a high-pitched, angry scream. They found a tiny dwarf with a long, snow-white beard. His beard was stuck inside a crack in a fallen tree. "Don't just stand there," the dwarf shrieked. "Help me!" The girls tried with all their might to pull the tree apart, but it was too heavy. To save the dwarf, Snow White took out her small scissors and snip. She cut the very tip of his beard. The dwarf didn't say thank you. Instead, he cursed them for ruining his beautiful beard, grabbed a bag of gold from the tree roots, and hobbled away. A few days later, the girls went to the river to catch fish. There, they heard the same screaming voice. They found the dwarf at the water's edge. A huge fish had grabbed his long beard in its mouth and was pulling the tiny man into the deep water. "Help me, you clumsy girls," he yelled. They tried to unwrap the beard from the fish, but it was tangled. Once again, Snow White had to use her scissors. Snip! She cut another piece of the beard to free him. The dwarf was furious. "You've made me look even uglier," he screamed. He grabbed a sack of pearls and vanished into the bushes. As the girls continued their walk, they heard a man shouting, "Thief! Stop! Thief!" They ran toward the voice and met a handsome young man, the Silver Prince, the prince's brother. He looked very upset. "A wicked dwarf has just stolen my bag of precious diamonds," he told them. The sisters told him they knew exactly who he was talking about. Together, the 3 of them chased the thief deep into the forest. They finally caught up to the dwarf, but he had climbed high up into a tree to hide. At the bottom of the tree, their old friend the black bear was waiting, growling fiercely. "Get down here," the prince's brothers shouted. "Return my diamonds." The dwarf laughed from the branches. "Never. You will never catch me." The bear looked up at the children and the Silver Prince. "He is the one," the bear rumbled. This dwarf stole my crown and used the magic in his beard to turn me into a bear." The bear looked at the silver prince. "Quick, throw me something sharp. The magic is in the beard." The silver prince reached into his belt and threw a sharp hunting knife up to the bear. With a swift movement, the bear used the knife to slice off the rest of the dwarf's long white beard. As soon as the beard fell to the ground, the forest began to glow. The bear's heavy fur fell away, and in his place stood the golden prince, looking more beautiful than ever. The two brothers hugged each other, laughing with joy. The dwarf, now without his magic beard, became just a harmless, tiny old man who ran away in shame. The prince's brother found his bag of diamonds hidden in the tree. The two princes went back to the cottage with Snow White and Rose Red to meet their mother. The widow was overjoyed to see her daughters safe and to meet the brave princes. The story ended with a grand royal wedding. Snow White married the golden prince, and Rose Red married the silver prince. They all moved to the palace together. And the two rose trees, they moved them too, planting them right outside the palace windows, where they bloomed in white and red every year for the rest of their lives.